here with Charlie Browder and Brenden LeBlanc.
Yep, LeBlanc, yes,
LeBlanc,
sir.
Brenden
Yep.
LeBlanc. I always love to make sure I get people's last names correct. So, all right, Charlie, we'll start with you, though.
Okay.
You're in year 2 here at ETSU, correct?
Yes, sir.
This is your first full off season, from season all the way to season. So what's that been like?
Yeah, it's been really cool. I think when you're in a year one as a player, and then also having year one for coaching staff, there's just a lot of unknowns, a lot of just trying to get comfortable with where you're at and what you're doing. I'm a local guy. I'm from Kingsport, which is just about 25 minutes up the road from Johnson City. So I had a little bit of familiarity from just the area. But now going into year 2, it's just a lot more comfortable with what we're doing football-wise, but also the area, the guys that we got in the building. Not everybody's new; only the new guys are new to me. And then now kind of being able to step up as a leader, not only in the tight end room and the offense, but kind of on the team as a whole, has been cool and a challenge for myself.
And then, Brenden, you're on the other side of the ball on defense. He talked about the offense as a whole and the whole room, but you're on the other side of the ball as a defense. What can we expect from the ETSU defense this year?
Yeah, we'll be tough. We'll be really tough. We'll be really hard to beat. And I think we have a lot of experience, a lot of depth in the secondary, a lot of guys returning that are really good. And up front, we do have a lot of depth. I think we'll be able to get to the passer a lot better than we have in the past, and I think we'll definitely be able to cover better in the back end, and that also ties in with us, helping them guys out. But we'll be tough and veteran group.
It's always good to have some veterans, some experience there. But on the other side of the ball, back to you, there is not as much experience as in the tune of a returning starter at quarterback. And they say, a tight end is a quarterback's best friend, but y'all are having a little bit of a quarterback competition. So can you have, multiple best friends? You only got to have one best friend. So how's it been with that quarterback competition and helping them out?
It's been good, man. We got 3-4 guys that, they're all battling it out. I think, we got 2 guys that were here last year, and Jake McNamara and Jackson Bird, and then we got 2 new guys, Jay Davis and Mason Mims, that are coming in, and kind of the big thing for them is just how can they stack days? How can they make sure that their Tuesday is better than their Monday, that their Wednesday is better than their Tuesday, and just continue to get better. And for me, I want to be as consistent as I can for those guys, because I know they have so much else going on outside with which the whole competition for me. I just want to be a security blanket for those guys and be, steady. And they know when stuff's breaking down and plays don't go the right way, they know where 88's going to be, and I can be a reliable, easy target for them.
Always going to be reliable as tight end. That's the foundation of the position. Another foundation of a position for you on defensive line is the weight room. When I was doing my research, I saw that you are the Brother Martin High School bench press record holder at 175 pounds.
Yeah.
So what are you benching now?
415. Okay. I did the other day,
Okay, 415. How do you find that translation of the weight room, not just for you, but for the whole team, and the preparation there onto the field for this team?
Well, I think it's a huge piece. I think your strength coach comes second after your head coach of most important person in the building, because that's, you spend more than 50% of your time in the weight room with that guy. So, it's huge. You got to know how to use it. A lot of people think, don't think bench press. It doesn't really apply to every position. It does to mine. But the ability to work hard and then to allow yourself to use that on the field is huge. And we pride ourselves on putting ourselves through hard things together. To build a tougher team. So that's been our goal this summer, is just to do hard things.
And speaking of hard things, it's hard to win games on the field. It's hard to have success on the field. But hopefully this question isn't hard for you guys to answer. Can I get one word to describe this team entering this year?
I want to go with resilient.
Resilient.
Yeah. I'll go explosive.
Explosive. Resilient and explosive.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. You guys, they're explosive. You guys come off the field, they score on one play. You guys gotta be resilient enough to get back on the field.
I know.
All right, well, that's all I got for y'all. Good luck this season with ETSU, And looking forward to watching y'all play.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Good meeting.
Thank you. Go Bucks.
How's it going?
Doing great, man.
Stan.
Will Healy, good to see you.
Good to see you as well. Good to see you.
Sit here.
Yep, you sit.
All right.
I'm not moving the camera. I'm just moving the mic. So
You're
it's
good.
all good. It's
You're
all
good.
All right. So, Coach Will Healy, you're at ETSU, year 2. And y'all went 7-5 last year, but it's not your first time being a head coach, not your first school, but it's one of your best starts at the school in your coaching career. So how have you built upon last year's success entering year 2?
Yeah, I mean, each year when you got half a new roster and half a new staff, there's some excitement and some buzz that I think was that carried over into this off season. But you have so many different people that are going to be in important spots that I don't know if it necessarily for us gives you any type of insight for what type of team you'll have this year. I think that the reasons why you got in it remain the same. I love this group. I enjoy coaching them. I enjoy being around them. I think it's a gifted and talented group that, has a chance to do something really special. And the ball's got to bounce our way a couple times, and we're going to be tested each and every week. But the joy of coaching football and being around these guys is real. And so I'm appreciative of what they've done. I'm appreciative of what our administration has done to put ourselves in a position where we literally can compete for a chance to win each and every week. And that's the goal, man. Get through 12 weeks and see where the chips lay, and hopefully you gain yourself another week.
Were those 4 wins a part of, the momentum that you guys are feeling entering this year, those 4 wins that closed last year?
Sure, yeah, there's no doubt. And, finding a way to win 7 FCS games hasn't happened at our place very, very much in the history of our place. So there's still some building of tradition and, and creating a standard for what can really be done at our place. Obviously, Randy Sanders is the kind of the picture of success with the playoff runs and the big victories, and so we want to add more to that.
For sure, and one part of adding more will be at the quarterback position after, last year's starter, Cade McNamara left. You guys replaced him with another guy who's also from Michigan, in Jaden Davis, but you also have his brother, Jake McNamara, along with other people. So I just was talking to Charlie, and he was telling me this is a quarterback competition this summer. So what's that looking like? How are you approaching it?
Yeah, I think we've got really good options. That's the great part. You would love for one of these guys to separate themselves during camp. I think the key to our success will hang a lot on that, like it does for most football teams, is how well can you play at the quarterback position. And so excited about what those guys can bring to the table, Jaden, Mason, and Jake, and we'll see who rises to the top.
And, of course, the rushing attack can help ease them into the job. Y'all had 27 rushing touchdowns last year, led the conference. How do you think you guys build upon that this year?
Well, losing Devontae Houston is a big loss. He was an exceptional and explosive athlete. We replaced him with, TJ Payton is very, very talented. Jason Albritton coming back, Jaden, Rucker. I mean, we've got a stable of backs that I think are really good players, and I think we're a lot better up front. So we should be more apt to being able to run the football when they know we're running, right, and controlling the line of scrimmage, and I think that'll help us.
One thing that stood out to me when doing my research on this program last year and looking forward to what could be something this year is that you guys blocked 4 punts last year.
Yeah.
That's always impressive. How do you emphasize the importance of special teams to your team? And I know you do got a new special teams coordinator as well.
Yeah. I think it's like, what's the teaching? Are you teaching fear of running into the kicker, or are you teaching aggressiveness of going to block punts? And for us, our mentality is we're coming after you. And I think our guys bought into that. We had the right schemes and the right people in the right spots, and those were huge. That's like having 4 turnovers, so those were big-time parts of our game last year, and they'll need to be big parts of our game this year.
And speaking of this year, can I get one word to describe this team entering this year?
It's a great question. I'm not a good one-word guy. I would say
What about a motto?
Yeah, I've got mottos for our team, but I would say, to me, this group is like, it's prove it. We've got to prove it, I've gotten a bunch of questions about, how does it feel to be picked third? It's not first, right? And so prove it that we're good enough. Believe that we can do what we set out to do. And I think if that's the mentality, then we'll be just fine.
For sure. And looking forward to seeing y'all prove it out there on the field each and every week going into this season in 2026. Coach, that's all I got for you. And thank you for spending some time with me.
Appreciate you, man. Thanks for what you do.
Of course. Thank you.
Appreciate it, bud.